One of the things that stop parents a lot of times, they say, but she didn't ask for it. But he didn't ask for it. So we have a medicine, but he didn't ask for it. Imagine a kid's 4 years old and they have a high fever, but they didn't ask for it. Would you give the medicine? You give the medicine, right? We have a medicine. The medicine is acceptance. If you have a halacha shayla, ask your Rav. Hashkafa shayla, ask your Rav. But our medicine is acceptance. If they don't know to ask for it, either because they don't imagine that you'll give it to them, or because some of them are very respectful and they don't even expect you to accept them, right? But we have the medicine in our pocket and we've seen the results and we have proof. So why would you wait for them? You say, just last night, parents came to speak to me. They said, okay. So the mother said, I think we should offer kach v'kach. The father said, also very good TP, he said, if she asks for it, I agree. She didn't even ask for it. But it's medicine. Acceptance is medicine. We support bad as long as we're allowed to. It's medicine because they feel supported. You go to support the lowest behavior. I always say it's like chas v'shalom, someone is stabbed 2 inches and they sew up 1.5 inches. There's still internal bleeding inside. And this is coming from so much experience. People who don't have experience with it, don't understand it. I had a kid in Home Sweet Home who we accepted him, and he didn't feel acceptance because there was a deep, dark secret that he had, and he finally, after 6 months of me not understanding, why doesn't he feel it? Why isn't he changing? He said, if you would know my secret, you would never be nice to me. And then I had to prove myself. I said, and I had to prove myself to him to trust me that no, because he couldn't take a chance, because if he would lose me, I was the only person in the world that cared about him. He would have been homeless. He would have been gone. Comes on the mic, yeah? So, we need babysitting service. So, he couldn't afford it, and finally he had to trust me that I'm not going to drop him. And then he shared with me a terrible, terrible thing, and I didn't drop him, and he was able to start feeling love. So it's coming from understanding that acceptance. You could be, like I told you the story before, this girl for 2 years was very happy. Her mother said, if you don't mind, on Shabbos, park around the corner. But she felt, but you're embarrassed of me. And you care more about Shabbos than me, which is true, but that doesn't help them to keep Shabbos. And you care about the neighbors, and you care about Shidduchim, and you care about that. And I have to go park around the thing, and she'd be resentful. And if it was raining, but she was okay with it. So why should you offer her? Good example. If she doesn't mind parking around the corner, why should you tell her, park right in front? Now let's understand, this has nothing to do with God. Because let's say it's less Chilul Shabbos, that you're closer than around the corner. So Hashem would want less Chilul Shabbos. So what, you're not doing it for Hashem. You're doing it because it hurts you. But you have to face reality in order to save them. And it bothers you about the neighbors, you have to deal with the neighbors. And you have to deal with everything. So it's not in the best interest of the chayla. And as soon as the parent said, without being asked, park in front, park in the driveway, she said, I thought you always cared more about the neighbors than me. And things were good at home. They had good advice, but not. So look for ways to prove acceptance as much as possible, because that's the medicine. So here's a great shayla. I could buy Chalav Yisrael milkshakes and chocolates and stuff, and she's happy with it. Or she eats Chalav Stam, she eats treif. I could buy Chalav Stam. So why should I? Why shouldn't I? The answer is because by buying her the not Chalav Yisrael standard, she's going to feel that you accept her. She's going to feel like and it's also probably better food. That's what I hear. But anyway, but she's going to feel, so the medicine is the acceptance. So we have a kid who's Mechal Shabbos, a kid who's cutting, a kid who's suicidal. We're in such and you want to futz around with this medicine because so she ate a candy bar that's Chalav Yisrael and not Chalav Stam, even though I know that you hold it's mamash treif, but you also know that the people eating it are not eating treif, and it's not treif. And we do it even with Rahman al-Islam treif also, under doctor's orders. Doctor meaning the rabbi. You need a heter for that. But yeah, many times. Because they're going out and they're eating treif. They're going out and eating treif, going out, and our medicine is acceptance. So we're fooling ourselves. No, he's happy to eat kosher. The medicine is I accept you on your level, and that's what makes the world go crazy. They say, oh, Avi tells all the parents to buy drugs for their kids and buy treif for their kids and get a doggy. And they don't understand what we're trying to accomplish. Because when the child is supported by parents for the real me, I don't have to put on a yarmulke, I don't have to dress nias, I don't have to eat different things, I don't have to be embarrassed, I don't have to hide my boyfriend around the corner, I don't have to hide my girlfriend, I could be me, then they can accept the only thing that can save their lives. Nobody came up with any other medicine. Reb Gershon Edelson Shlita Zayin Gesund. Zaken Adar. Talmud of the Chazon Ish, a connection to the Chazon Ish. Everybody understands. He said, Zui hatrufa hayichida. It's the only medicine. Don't dilute it. Don't dilute it. Chazon Ish said the medicine. The Baal Shem Tov said, everybody said, love, 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 love. No rejection, no rejection. And people dilute it, and all of a sudden it doesn't work as well. Don't dilute it. Be brave. You have to be brave. And that's why you work together. A lot of times the mothers are more brave than this in many ways. Sometimes the fathers, sometimes the mothers. And together, and be brave. And don't look for shortcuts, because I want you out of here as soon as possible. I want her to eat chol, to be makabel. How many kids we have that are Shem and Torah mitzvahs? We want them better. I want them healthier and better.